How William Saliba's absence will cause Arsenal to miss out on EPL title glory. So make we see what go on. Welcome to Premier 7. I am your host, Ryan Nelson, coming to you once more with a top class video in the morning, of course, on William Saliba and how his absence will cause Arsenal to miss out on EPL title glory. But before I speak about William Saliba, I just want to give you some general information in regards to Arsenal and their current position in the Premier League. Yes, I think you already know, but I just want to refresh your minds. So Arsenal is currently first in the Premier League, having played 31 games. Arsenal have scored 74 goals, conceding 31, but having a goal difference of 43, which gives them 74 points. And this places them 4 points ahead of Manchester City. So Arsenal is first in the Premier League. But where does Arsenal fit in the defensive portion statistically? So I pulled up 7 teams, and first place goes to Newcastle. Newcastle have the best defensive record this season, followed by Manchester City. However, Arsenal is currently third based on the defensive statistics. Arsenal, as I've said earlier on, they have conceded 31 goals, but within each game on average, Arsenal concede at least 1 goal. But they have a wonderful clean sheet record of 12. Now, let's turn our attention now to William Saliba. When Saliba was on loan at Marseille, Ben White was Arsenal's active right-handed centre-back. He did fairly well because when he was at Brighton, that was his main role. But this season for Arsenal, Ben White is the best right-back. Top point. However, I want to turn my attention to Arsenal's 4 centre-backs. I want to do a comparison, but I want to start off with who is the best. Gabriel Magalhães, the Brazilian, is Arsenal's best and main centre-back. With a total of 151 pass interception, with such top performance defensively, this ranked him 25 across Europe's top 5 competitions. And in the Premier League, this placed him number 10. Very good for Gabriel. Centre-backs in the game of football are very important, and for Arsenal, it is not a strange news. However, I believe that at times the fans are scratching their heads as to whether or not 1 or 2 replacements must be done in the summer. Generally, I want to speak about their performance details, and William Saliba is the first on the list. 22-year-old, 55 million euros for his price tag. His contract expires in June 2024. 27 games, 2 goals, 1 assist. Not bad. He lost 3 games, but 87% in the starting 11 and goal participation of 4%. Not bad. Now for the best, Gabriel Magalhães. He is currently 25-year-old, valued at 50 million euros. His contract expires 2027 in June. 31 games, 3 goals, 0 assists. So Saliba is assisting more there. And 3 losses. But he played in every game. 100%, 4% goal participation. Now for the next 2. Jacob Kiwior, 23-year-old, 20 million euros for his price tag. His contract expires in June 2028. That is a very long contract. 2 games, 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 lost game, 0% starting 11, 0% goal participation. But remember, Kiwior, he hardly plays for Arsenal, so that is the reason why statistics looks like that. Now for the last one, Rob Holding, 27-year-old, 10 million euros. Maybe he's a player that Arsenal wants to replace because of the price tag. Contract expires 2024. 11 games, 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 last game, but 13% starting 11, 0 goal participation. That is not bad for a player. I believe that he's Arsenal's third choice centre back. Now in more details, let me compare the players based on their strength, weaknesses, playing style, and their ratings. But before I do so, I have to give a big shout out to you, the supporting fans, for supporting Premier 7. I currently have 124 subscribers. Thanks to you all. So continue to watch, like, comment, share, and subscribe to Premier 7 for more news and information on the top 7 teams in the Premier League. Now for Saliba. The strength for this player is that of passing the ball. He's very strong. It is said that his weakness is concentration. He's working on that because he is Arsenal's second best centre back. His style of play fits Mikel Arteta because he likes to dribble and make short passes. Making short passes is one of Arsenal's main style of play. Without Saliba's importance in kicking off things from the centre back position there, the midfield players will not have the chance to supply the ball to the front line. And Saliba is a person who likes to dribble, as was mentioned. He is the main person who goes forward, and Gabriel will be the remaining centre back who do the dirty work. His rating, however, is 6.77. Remember, he played 27 games, so he is absent from some of the games that was being played. I want to do a talk though about Gabriel. His strength is that of passing the ball. He is strong, but remember, Saliba is very strong, so Saliba is a better passer of the ball. His weakness though for Gabriel is aerial duels. He's weak in that case, but he scored goals with his head before. His style of play is indirect set piece threats, and he likes to pass the ball short as well. Arsenal is not a team that will score from every set piece, and if that is one of the strengths of Gabriel, then Arsenal may not have enough goals to score. Remember, Arsenal likes to basically play short passes and build up plays for players like Martinelli and Saka, even Gabriel Jesus to score a goal. The key thing about the reason why set pieces and those things is not really the key thing for Arsenal, because Arsenal is currently ranked 11th in the Premier League for best set piece based on the league situational stats. And Gabriel Mangale's rating is 6.94. Kiwior time. Now, the strength for this player is that he is very strong in terms of ball interception, blocking, and concentration. He should be starting, but it is hard to dislodge two players who are performing very well for Arsenal from the season start up to this point. However, for Kiwior, the weakness for him is passing the ball. He needs to work on that because Arsenal is a team that likes to build up on their play, break down teams, and find some intricate ways of scoring goals. Now, for his style of play, he likes to play the ball long and clear the ball out at once. That won't suit Arteta really much because he's a coach that likes to see his player building up with their play from the back, keeping possession of the ball, and, as I've said before, breaking down opposition teams to score goals. So the long ball style of play is not really Arsenal's thing because teams like Brentford, Everton, and Wolves are ranked top 3 in the Premier League for such style of play. Arsenal is ranked 18th in the Premier League for such. So, Kiwior will have to work on his style of play that will fit into the chemistry of Arsenal players. His rating, however, is 5.99. Now for Holding. Holding as an Arsenal player has been around before the 3 defenders being mentioned. His strength is that of blocking the ball, which is good, That is the reason why he is the third option for Arsenal. That is his strong point. However, his weakness is that of discipline and concentration. Very weak. I can recall the game that he played against Spurs, committed a lot of fouls against Son Heung-min. Surprisingly, he wasn't sent off, but players do have bad game, but I have to point that out. He needs to work on that. His style of play is indirect set piece threats, likes to play short and commits foul. Arsenal players like Gabriel, Mangales, and Holding will be the defenders who are more capable of scoring from set pieces. So, corners and free kicks, look out for them in that regards. Play the ball short, not bad. He's a good player in that case. But, commits foul. Also, he was the person who committed the foul against Liverpool in the 2-2 draw. And he must be glad that Salah missed that penalty. But, things like those happen. But he's a bit reckless at times. But he needs to work on his weakness. But his ratings is 6.25, better than Kiwior, because he played more games. Saliba's absence will cause Arsenal to miss out on the EPL title, and Manchester City will clinch that. Saliba brings balance to Arsenal's team, and based on his absence, Rob Holding as the third choice centre-back would have to fit in his position. But remember, Rob Holding is a player who likes to commit foul, and he's weak in terms of his ability to be disciplined. By way of that, Arsenal will concede set pieces and possibly more goals will be scored against the team. And I want to say that Kiwior, if Holding is not available, he is a player who doesn't really play like how Arteta wants him to play as yet. He likes to play like he's playing for Brentford, Wolves, or Everton, because he likes to clear the ball. He likes to play long balls. And that affects Arsenal style of play. Most of Arsenal players is used to the tiki-taka style of play. I want to say that, you must know that Saliba likes to go forward. He's a main player who goes forward. Straight or goes more so to the right-hand side. By way of his style of play, players like Ben White, Odegaard, and Saka will have more chance to score goals, and that will contribute to Arsenal goal contribution. If I should compare Odegaard, Saka to Xhaka, Martinelli, who scored the most goals out of the pairs? Odegaard and Saka. So when Saliba is available, both the left-hand side and the right-hand side will be more so balanced in scoring more goals, causing opposition teams to wonder which part of the Arsenal's team to defend against. Saliba is absent, and hopefully he returns before the big clash against Manchester City on the 26th of this month, April 2023. And if he comes back, then I believe that Arsenal can have a chance to fight against Manchester City. But I believe that he will be coming back before that game, because it is said that on the 20th he is going to be available. So he will be training. But I don't think Arteta will want to really risk him if he's not fully fit to play in those games. But let me know what you think. Do you think that Arsenal will miss out on the Premier League title because Saliba is absent? You can have your say. So I am out for now, but continue to watch, like, comment, share, and subscribe to Premier 7 for more news on the top 7 teams in the Premier League. Bye-bye.